All right, now it's time for this week's Joke of the Week. It's a cold, cold, cold night. And this guy is sitting by his fireplace. And the fire is just baking and he's so warm. And then he hears this faint knock at the door. So he gets up, leaves this warm fire, and he goes to the door and he opens the door. And there's this, the wind, and it's cold and all the wind's hitting him. And he's like, there's no one there. And then he hears this faint voice saying, hey, down here, down here. And this guy looks down, and it's a snail. And he looks at the snail, and the snail says, it is so cold out here. Sir, please, I saw your fire through the window. Please, let me come in and warm myself. And this guy is so mad that he had to get up from that warm fire and open the door and get hit with all that cold air that he kicks the snail completely off his porch. He goes down the steps and he kicks the snail down the sidewalk. Then he kicks the snail across the street, and then he kicks the snail into a field. And he goes back in the house, slams the door, and he sits by his fireplace. 2 years later, there's a faint knock at the door. So he goes to the door and he opens it up. And he looks around, nobody's here. And then he hears this faint voice says, hey, down here. And he looks down. And the snail goes, what was that all about? You guys have a great week. See you next week.